Oh, good morning, guys. Welcome back. Just waking up, getting a good night's sleep after a hard day of work. Welcome to the channel, guys. You caught me in my pajamas. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. In my undies. But anyway, welcome to the channel. We are going to continue with some islands today. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. I still got to figure it out. I'm still in the building mode, although I feel like we should probably get a few things. I feel like we should probably take a break at some point. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go do a little exploring or what. But in the last episode, you probably recall, we built ourselves up. Oh, by the way, check out what I found. A goat horn trophy. I've not seen those before. Pretty cool. But I built these little, workstation areas, and I tried to fill this in. It looks terrible. I wish there was a way for us to smooth out the land with dirt, besides just flattening it. I don't want to just flatten it. But anyway, we did this in the last episode. The little gardens between them are looking gorgeous. There's still a lot left to do, as far as like workstations and crafting stations like this, but I'm not sure which one I am going to take on today, if any. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, so check this out. Just kind of as an offhand thing, I planted a ton. I mean, look at this. A ton of flax and buckwheat. By the way, if you've never had buckwheat pancakes, oh my gosh, that's so good. Buckwheat is delicious. But I've only had pancakes. If you have, let me know in the comments, because they are one of my favorite things. But another thing, I love how when you run through plants, they kind of push to the side. That's awesome. So I planted all this mainly because I wanted a bunch of clothing or cloth. So now I'm gonna harvest it all. We're just gonna go nuts. What is that horse doing? I may have to tame that horse because he can breathe underwater. That's awesome. I'll ride that horse. Oh, I grabbed bark and stuff from that tree. We're going to just keep grabbing all this, guys, and then we'll go just crank out a bunch of clothing. I'm going to replant it. Just get it all. Get it all. This doesn't take that long. It's just one of those things. It takes like a day, I think, for all this stuff to pop up and become harvestable. Now, I haven't touched anything else since the last episode. That is literally all. So let's do this. Oh wait, I guess I can just go right here. Where's my cloth? Where's my cloth? Okay. Oh wait, not cloth. What am I thinking, guys? All right, let's pop out. If you go to the active workstation, look, super easy. Craft it all. And I'm not sure why every once in a while it doesn't show up until you pop back in, and there you see it. All right, let's go plant some more. I'm just gonna keep cranking it out for now. We'll go like, let's go, each one gives you 3, so let's do 15 of each now. There we go. Okay, while the cloth is going, we'll go plant all this up. Now, I'm kind of just throwing this stuff down, like this is like a big open area at this point. So, I don't know, I don't have a designated thing. That's something we could do soon, is build a little farm. I just don't know, honestly, what we should do. The possibilities are endless. I could start I mean, electricity I feel like is a little bit more like end game type stuff, and I don't feel like I want to be there yet, because I do want to continue. Oh, I do want to continue doing what I'm doing. and just kind of taking things slow and enjoying the game. But if you guys have ideas, of course, I've really enjoyed some of them. Some people have said build like a hunting cabin, which is a possibility. Somebody said, let's see, I'll have to think about it. But let me tell you a couple things that are in my head that I definitely want to do. I want to build like a vault of some sort to put my treasures. That I find. I need to build an armory because I don't really have a place. I've kind of just been sticking everything. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's good for now. And then we'll pop into here and make some clothing. Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. Wonder if I should... I thought with buckwheat you could make... Oh, oh no, it's cotton. It's cotton. We don't need buckwheat. What is buckwheat used for? I'm an idiot. I planted a bunch of it and you can't even use it. I just need more flax. Okay. Well, let's bust out a lot more flax. And there's probably a bunch around here I can just go harvest. Some of this I'm using as decoration, but so let's see, a vault, an armory. Obviously I want to move into cars. If you didn't know, you can actually build a car. Look at this, guys. And I should actually mention this because they just released a patch, a small patch with a race car chassis and an off-road car chassis. Now, I think they would both be cool to build. I'll probably build one of each. There's also a large car and just a regular car. I do have ideas for what I wanted to do. Like, I don't have... oh, I also want to build like a pier where I can park my boat. I'm just telling you guys things I have in mind so that you guys can tell me what you think I should build next. I also wanted to build some sort of like a garage for cars because, like I said, I want to build at least 2 cars, I'd say. I do want to build a big boat, like a pirate ship at some point and like actually build it. This thing is still just kind of, it is what it is. It's just kind of like a makeshift boat to try to get me where I am. And before I ramble anymore, I think I wanted to build a road. Maybe I was thinking of building a pier over this side. If you look closely over there, you can see in the distance the water looks a little funky. It's because I dug that out to make sure that my boat could get through fairly easily. So one thing I was thinking is it would be cool to have like a road that went from my house and my garage over there, over to this side, and has like a nice parking spot for my car, and then I could run out on the pier and jump on my boat and sail away when I wanted to go do some exploring. So those are some of the things I was thinking about. If there's anything in those that you really that are jumping out at you, just let me know. Like I'm pretty open. I kind of want to. I don't want to just bore you guys with the same thing every episode. So if there's something that excites you, just let me know, and I'll try to do that. Move that up in the order. Let's see what else. I think that's all. So I am going to wander around aimlessly and decide what I want to do. Oh, there's also tons of caving and exploring, spelunking, whatever you want to call it, that is so awesome. Oh, hey neighbor, how's it going? Morton, good to see you, man. Maybe I'll check your wares out later. That guy, man, that guy is so nosy. I saw him over here the other day just watching what I was doing. He didn't say anything. When I went up to talk to him, he ran away like an idiot. I don't know, guys. I don't know about Morton. Gotta keep an eye on him. But anyway, let me continue doing some of this and just figure out what I want to do. I do have more videos coming out, so maybe I guess I could just wait and not play this game until you guys tell me what I should build. But by the time you hear this, you've probably already told me, and I'm already started recording and playing more. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's get started, guys. Okay, guys, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be honest with you. But what I did was I went in here to the foundry, and here, let's just light it up. I went into the foundry just to see what I can craft in there, and there's a handful of things I was looking at, and I'm wondering if these items will unlock some other stuff. So some of it's just construction blocks, iron blocks, and steel blocks and stuff, which I don't even know what steel. What's the difference? Okay, so steel takes a little bit of coal. But there's a large steel rod, large steel tube, a propeller, steel plates, steel rod, another steel tube, musket balls, a cogwheel, a cannonball. So I'm going to make all 8 of those things. And we're going to see what happens. Like, some things in this game, as soon as you craft... Well, I shouldn't say some things. As soon as you craft something, you can like, it unlocks other things. So let's just grab all of this. I don't know what I'm doing. Grab it all. Now I don't know if something else unlocked. Doesn't look like anything unlocked in there. Let's see what we can do with this stuff. Okay, propeller. I don't want to break it. Large steel tube. Let's see what I can make with what I've got. I wonder if there's a way to say, is there tube? Man, seems like, let's go up to just, of course, ooh, cannon. So obviously I've got the cannonball. There we go, large steel tube for the bumblebee cannon. We've got, there's a lot of interesting things in some of these that I don't exactly. Big Betty uses 10 large steel tubes. Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to poke around at this because I'm not sure what I possibly could use some of this stuff for. Alright, guys, something I've been doing, that I've been looking for hay because I wanted to tame one of these horses, and I just don't have that much hay here on this island. So guess what I just randomly decided to do was throw some of this down. Now watch, it instantly starts smoking. Look at that. Oops. Look at that. It's smoking. Some of this may not be close enough. It's not smoking. But watch how quick it goes. What? So fast. So, it's nighttime right now. That one's not even doing it. That's fine. It's nighttime right now. I've been just smelting all my metal. And look how awesome that is. 44 hay, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go sleep through the night, and let's go tame a horse after. Oh yeah, one other quick thing. Let's do this. Go here. I made myself a bed with little nightstands, candles. Pretty sweet, right? I'm pretty happy about it. I still don't know why my head goes that way, even though I've spun it around, but oh well. Alright, let's sleep till morning, and let's go get us a horse. There's a white horse that I wanted. Now let's put the hay, let's put it in place of the grass. And I accidentally picked some I need to plant a couple items because I accidentally picked it. It's pretty annoying. We'll just come plop it in here anywhere. Okay. Hey. Let's run over here. There's an awesome looking horse that I wanted to tame. I might as well tame some while we've got him. It's this white one over here. I think it's like white with like a blonde mane. They do call horses blondes, right? I don't know. Well, I guess it's kind of white. So watch, you just feed it. And keep feeding it, I think. I think you just keep feeding it until it'll go friendly, and then I think it says tamed. I don't actually remember how to do this. Oh, there we go, friendly. Let's keep taming it, or keep feeding it. When I played this before, I jumped on it and I thought when it said friendly that meant I could basically ride it no problem. But no. It bucked me off and I died. Named my horse! Yes! Oh, baby. I don't know what to call her though. I'm terrible with names. If you follow my ARC series, you know I'm terrible with names. Let's just call her... Let's see. I don't know. Can I... Maybe I can come back to it. Let's mount it. Yeah! Oh, that's awesome. It's a little weird because you have to kind of use the left and right to turn. You can't just turn your camera. And I don't have really far to go, but that's awesome. Okay, so I can... If you just double tap... If you just double tap W, it'll go fast. Anyway, let's go tame the other ones, shall we? I won't show it since you already just saw it once. It's pretty basic, too. Anyway, be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so I am back, and I have received a recommendation to start building a pier. Or a port. Whatever you want to call it. And so, I'm gonna start. This could take a while. So, it's good that I'm getting started. But, let me go over a couple things here. Okay, so... Let's see, I need to eat something real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna want the pier going out to sea so that I can just pull right in, I think. So I need to build it with the grid out that way, going that way. Going that way. So I think, and I want to put the pier, like, basically right in the middle of this bay. So, or at least the part that, you know, you pull your boat up to. So, I think what I'm going to do, oh, another thing, guys, is that this is actually a little bit more complicated because I am outside the range of my generator. So anything I build over here could potentially, like, I need to make pretty sure I'm gonna leave it where it is within that 2 minutes that you have to pick it up. So I'm gonna start building that. Now, as I think I said before, my plan is to build a house or a garage and a car, and then be able to drive my vehicle over here and park it somewhere. So I'm gonna end up building a road, or I think I'll end up building a road. So the first thing I probably want to do is start flattening a section. I think this area, I might try to leave this hill intact and then just put my road, like, basically between it. So, let's see what that turns out to be. This is just a standard stone block, which I think is probably what I'm going to want to use. So let's pop that down here. Yeah. So it doesn't have the cobblestone look on it. So that's fine. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get started on this. I'm going to get a little bit started before I bring you guys in. Oh, yeah. One more quick thing. You guys might recall in the last episode, I had to go to some other island to find clay. Guess what? There's clay right here. There's a whole patch of it. My house is right there. Clay? House. What the heck, guys? I really screwed that one up, didn't I? Anyway, I'm going to pick up this clay, I think. Eventually. Probably not right now. And then I'm going to start laying the groundwork for where I want my pier to be. Because I'm basically going to put, like, a stone kind of section here. And then it'll move out and it'll be more wood outside of the... once it kind of hits the water. And then there's going to be, like, a big pier that goes out that way. Alright. Be right back. Alright, guys. Well, I kind of have a decent framework for what I'm going to go for here. I'll be honest. I backed up my file and I had to restore it a couple times because, man, getting this just right, man, I had a bit of a hard time. So, but it's done. It's done. And I'm happy with it. I think... I may end up adding... well, it's not done. I just have the framework, really. I've kind of put this little thing right here. And I'll probably do one on the other side, too. I just don't know how far down I want to go yet. I may actually throw together another ship. The big boat. Just to test, to see... you know, to see how it goes. I'm actually going to pull this guy around. And at least get it somewhat into position. If I can. Crash. But I like how it looks for the most part. I may add another one of those little corner bits that I did on the far end over there. I may add more in the middle. But we'll see. But yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of, you know, an update, because I have actually been at this for a good amount of time, mainly just because I really was not sure how I wanted to do it. I don't know that I'm always gonna back this in, but it's easy enough since based on where it was. But I think this is pretty good. Like there's a lot of factors that go into this, like how high you want to put the pier part above water, like how high you want it sitting. And okay, that's good. I think for now, let's anchor it down. That's pretty good because, I mean, when you build up a ship, like the ship is going to be taller. This is seriously just like the most basic ship. I could have railings on the edge of this pier as well. I think I'll probably put a railing on the edge of this. So, yeah, so there's a bunch I still have to do. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'll bring you guys back after I kind of have a little bit, after I'm a little bit further along. Alright guys, I had to show you this. Mainly this storm. Because it's... Look at even the water. Look at the water. That's crazy. So I am just gonna finish this off a little bit. I'm probably gonna go over to there. I think that's good for now. I may end up extending it out further. But for now, I don't want massive structures in general. So I'm gonna I'm gonna finish that off. I don't know what I'm doing with these stairs yet. I also don't want to make this stairs too wide, so I'm still kind of just leaving it open. But anyway, that's where I'm at, guys. I just thought this storm was hilarious and also badass. Like the water, look at the waves. Can you imagine being out on the sea in this? It's pretty awesome. Anyway, be right back. Alright, good morning everybody. I had to sleep through the night. I wanted to show you guys kind of where I'm at. So I extended this out a bit, of course. I've got this kind of parked, but I put these decorative kind of things in just to make it a little bit more interesting. And I probably need to finish this off with some more wood, because what I did was I'm kind of making it go right here. Now, what I've done, let me come over to this side. So I've kind of did this section where you can kind of come up. And I was thinking I would put like a warehouse type thing for storage in right here, because I think there's going to be some, the need for storage and stuff, especially as I've, go out on adventures and I come back and I've got to put stuff away. So that's kind of, let's see, that's kind of where I'm at here. So I'm gonna, let's see here. So I don't know how I want to do this. Let's see if I can just clean this edge up a little bit. Okay, that works. Now I'll probably wall this off similar to how I did that wall. Just like a little wall that goes along there, maybe. Probably surround the entire thing, but because I'm not actually, because this is not in my protective barrier, it takes a lot of hits with the hammer to break one of these pieces of stone. So I don't want to place anything unless I'm fairly positive that I know what I want. So I'm going to, I don't know, I think I'm going to play around with that just a little bit. I'm not positive I know what I want, but I'm basically just going to make sure that I've got storage here for stuff. I want storage. I need something up in here. I think that's the idea, is just do storage. So we'll see. BRBs. And we're back, guys. So I've finished up, at least for the time being. I'm at a decent stopping point. And I'm going to show you where I'm at. So I kind of put those decorative little corner pieces, or these like kind of just these little inset pieces along there. And I put these, I'm going to have these lanterns, so I've made up a bunch more lanterns actually, which I had never made lanterns. This is what I decided to do with the stairway leading up. Kind of this corner angled thing. Now, I think it looks okay from this angle. Whoa, I fell. That's one thing I gotta fix too, is that I need to put up like railings or something, I think. I need to do something so that I don't fall in, because that's happened a few times. But so far, I like the way this looks. It gives me the opportunity to have 2 boats in here. I could bring a second boat in, which is something I'd like to do. I mean, shoot, I could actually put in another pier over on this side if I really wanted to, and I bet you I could have at least 3 boats. Maybe a small boat, maybe a little dinghy boat, because there's smaller ones as well, if I wanted. But for now, I think I do plan on having 2 for sure. Okay, so I like how this turned out, and I really dig how all this brickwork looks. I think this brick looks really good. Now, let's be honest. It's not done. The backside, I haven't closed it off because I don't honestly know what I'm gonna do. I really am not positive at all where I want to go with this. So I'm kind of just stopping until I know. Like, this took me, guys, this took me so long, because the fact is that I honestly had no idea what I wanted to do. And so that was, something I had to figure out as I went. So it took way longer than expected. Now, in the meantime, that's pretty much that. I'm going to keep working on it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Like, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of like creator's block or writer's block or something for how I want this to be. I have a pretty good idea what I want to do, but I'm still not positive. And so I'm having a hard time really doing it. Maybe that just means I just need to go. I just need to do it. and or maybe I need to go explore or something. I need to do something else. So why don't you guys, if you made it this far in the video, why don't you leave me a comment? Let me know what you think I should do next. So that, because I'm kind of like feeling a little bit like I got to do something else. So let me know in the comments, and I'd appreciate it. Real quick. So yesterday, the devs provided a new update, which was the .11 update. So as you know, we're still in early access, so it's not 1.11, it's 0.11, and they've added some new things. Now, some things they've added actually that actually was really helpful, or I should say some of the things they changed that was really helpful was I can no longer go in first person mode. I'm actually pushing the button right now that puts you in first person mode, and that was really helpful for building. But they took it out in some of the I was in some chats with them on their Discord channel, and they said that they were just having too many problems with it. So I totally get that, and they need to remove it until they're happy with it. Another thing they did, now I'm going to be able to pick all this back up, but they've changed some of the building controls. One thing they did was I can just drag. See all that grain? It basically means I'm going to drag straight across and just create like that. How cool is that? That would have helped so much in this. Oh, I only had one, so I couldn't drag that one. Let's pick all this up. But it's just like that's really nice. The drag alone is gonna come in super handy. But they've changed some of the things about how the stuff like rotates and how it builds. We should have more control, apparently. I'm gonna have to get used to it, of course, and I'll bet you it would have come in really handy as I've been building anything. And if you play Ylands, I'm sure you'll be able to appreciate some of this stuff too. But that's one thing I'm really excited about. Another thing they've done, by the way, guys, is they've changed the faces. Let's do this. If I face the wall, we can get a closer look. You may not be able to tell, but my face looks slightly different. And they've actually added more faces to the game. They've done a lot of stuff like that. They've added some. They've done a combat update, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can put in. Let's put my Warhammer in here, and let's see what this is like. Because usually it was like just like a basic swing. Oh, okay. So that feels very different. There might be a. Oh, that was like a big hit. Whoa, I just put a dent. I think I put a dent in that ground. Let's try again. What, guys? That's pretty cool. Because this is technically, you can play PvP games. And you can have PvP servers. So that's pretty cool. You can have like battles, and supposedly there's like dodging and parrying and all kinds of stuff. So, but I mean, I'm in a solo game, so I can't really experience that. But that's pretty cool. They've added that. So as part of this, they also did major optimization upgrades. And I don't know if you can tell. I can tell for sure, but it's running 10 times faster apparently. And I can definitely tell there's no like hiccups. Like I was getting a slight delay as I would run around, especially if I was near my base. And I'm not getting that anymore. That little lag is totally gone, which is pretty sweet. So that's cool. I don't really know, like, I don't really know too much about it. I think they're still working on it, and I, of course, don't have a massive base, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But this was, I mean, I was experiencing lag before, so I'm not experiencing it now. But anyway, that's pretty cool. I can't wait to kind of get in deeper into this this building 2.0 that they've launched. It should make things a lot easier. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up and leave me a comment or some feedback below. And if you're new to the channel and you like islands, you like building games like this, creative games and exploring, survival, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will chat with you next time. Bye-bye.